maximize the opportunity. Now, I will start this way, and I'm going to use what happened today. Me and my wife were having a discussion because my wife is just getting to understand the ideology of MMM, because all this while he has not been supporting me in MMM. And why? Because she doesn't understand the ideology, and she's not even ready to understand. But now she's getting to know that MMM is a community to be. You know, even some of my people, they used to wonder why Mr. Kwe is promoting MMM. Because sometimes when I put a call to one of my team member and I was trying to explain MMM to him, it would be like, Mr. Okwe, why you MMM? You understand? And why are they saying that was because they don't really understand the ideology. They believe that MMM is a pausing scheme. And I will clear this for you. Now, I went online, on Google, and I tried to search the meaning of pausing scheme, because I can categorically tell everyone here that majority of people out there, they believe that MMM is a pausing scheme. And I'm going to read out the meaning of pausing scheme. Now, pausing scheme simply means that a fraudulent scheme that involves paying existing investors in a non-existence enterprise with the funds collected from new investors. Now, the clarification is MMM is not an investment. The people participating in this community called MMM, they are not an investor. So which means that what they are saying about this MMM, it is totally wrong. And we are not forcing anyone. We are not running any fraudulent scheme in this community. So basically, what they are trying to say about pausing scheme, it is quite different from what we are doing in this community of financial helpers called MMM Revolution. So please try to understand the meaning of pausing scheme and also MMM as a community. And with this, I am going to start my presentation. MMM, a lot of people don't really understand the full meaning of MMM. You just, MMM. This is the full meaning. Mavrodi please, okay. The full meaning of MMM is Mavrodi Mondia Movements, which means that this community is a movement. And the founder of this community is the person that we're known to be Saji Mavrodi. He's late now. And why this community? Is basically because this man got to discover that there is financial injustice all over the world, where the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. Even the rich, they don't want the poor to be rich because they are using them. He also discovered that a lot of people, hardly they even put food on their table. Hardly they eat 3 square meals in a day. That was why this great man called Saji Mavrodi created this community called MMM. And this community, with what I read, please mute yourself so that we can enjoy one another.
Happy New Year, sir.
Okay. Like I was saying, this community, with what I read, this community started 2011. And when they started, they were using physical office then. They were using physical office where people will come, they will come and donate. And after a few days, they will come back to get the donation and the reward for their donation. So it was 2013, they now upgraded to online, whereby they were now using cryptocurrency globally. So it was 2015, they now introduced local currency, or 2014 thereabout, they now introduced local currency, whereby Nigerian is, we have MMM Nigeria MMM South Africa, and like that and like that. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that this community is basically a community of what? Financial helpers. And what we do in this community is what we call donation. We are donating money to what? To one another in this community. That is what we do. And when you donate money today, after 30 days, another person will come and is going to reward you for the donation that you have made. Simple. And it is expected of you, if you want to donate to this community, it is expected of you to use what we call spare money, the money you can afford to lose. And you agree with me that even if you want to give a beggar money, you are going to give what you can afford. That's just the truth. So, and in this community, it is what? It is expected of you, if you want to participate, you use what we call spare money, the money you can afford to lose. Some people will say, hey, there is no spare money. Yeah, it's true. But at the same time, you have the money that you can afford to lose. The minimum you can participate in Naira in this community is just 3,000 Naira. So which means even if you donate 3,000 Naira to this community, and nothing will happen to you. If you donate 10,000 Naira to this community, nothing will happen to you. But when you now begin to go extra mile by selling properties, by borrowing money, by collecting loan and put to this community, you are going against the rules of this community. And it is not good. That is not what we are preaching in this community. And this community, it is not an investment, because yesterday when I was trying to read the testimonies on the websites, I can still see that some people are still putting that I invested this money in MMM and I get a profit of this. It is totally wrong. You are not investing money in MMM because we are not a company. We are not a bank. We are not running any investment platform, and we don't have any central accounts. So the money you are even donating, the money you are paying to a very low participant of the community. And you are saying you are investing it. It's totally wrong. So you are donating money to this community, and after 1 month, the community will reward you. Simple. So I want everybody to get this right. So which means while you are preaching this community to people around you, please try to be using the expected words. Don't use the word like companies. Don't use the word like investment or profit or interest. It is totally wrong. It is very, very important. So that, because when we start to preach what is against the rules of this community, that is when we are doing what is against the rules of a nation. And I can categorically tell you that what we are doing in this community, it is not against the rule of any nation, because what we are practicing here is a charity fund. It's a charity community. That is what we are doing. We are what? We are helping one another. Simple. That is what we are doing in this community. Now, how can you be partake in this community? How can you be a participant? It is very, very simple. Now, if you want to become a participant of MMM, you need somebody to refer you into the community, and you need the referral link. So once you get the referral link from the person that referred you, you are going to register with that referral link, and immediately you register with the referral link, email will be sent to your mail. So on that mail, you will see an icon of login where you are going to click. Under that login, you will see 7 digits that is called security PIN. Make sure you copy that security PIN out. Then click on login on that content of your email. Click on the login. It's going to redirect you to another page where it's going to ask you to put your password and the 7 digits for that security PIN, which you are going to submit. After that, you now log in with your email and the password. But we discovered that a lot of people are not getting the email after registration. They're not getting the mail on their email after registration. once you have done your registration successfully and you did not receive email on your mail, don't be worried. Just go back to the login page, click forget password, then put your email address that you use while you are doing registration, put it there and then submit. So it's going to send another email to your account where you are going to what? Perfect your registration. So after you log into your account, the next thing you do, you're going to fill your bank. After filling your bank, then you now provide what we call help to the community. Now, in this community, we have a lot of countries participating with their local currency. Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Indian, a lot of countries participating in this community. So, and we have the minimum amount and we have the maximum amount for each country. So for Nigeria, the minimum is 3,000 and the maximum is what? 3 million naira. And also, you can also use cryptocurrency if you understand crypto. You can use USDT. You can use Tron. Yes, I think the minimum for USDT is $10 and the maximum is $1,000. So for Tron, the minimum is $100 and the maximum is $10,000. That is for Tron. Now, but let me use Naira to explain, because this is Nigerian Zoom meeting. As we are having our Zoom meeting in Nigeria, South Africa is having their own Zoom meeting. Indian is having their own Zoom meeting. So we have different countries holding their Zoom meeting. Now, if you say you want to provide help in Naira, and let me be practical, you want to use probably 100,000 Naira, you want to provide help of 100,000 out to the community. Now, immediately you completed your registration, you click on provide help. It's going to ask you to put the money and you put 100,000 Naira. Immediately you put 100,000 Naira, it's going to ask you to pay what we call activation Mavro, which is 10% of your what? Of your provided amounts. The amount you say you want to provide. So which is what? 10,000 Naira. And how are you going to pay 10,000 Naira? That 10,000 Naira activation Mavro from your 100,000 Naira. Now you have like two ways to pay it. You can connect with the person that referred you to the community. So the person, you're going to send that 10,000 Naira to that person, and it's going to request for your email, and it's going to transfer the 10,000 Naira activation Mavro into your account, and it's going to put you through on how you are going to use to activate your PH. You can also reach out to a trusted seller on the website. When you go to Mavro shop, you see different countries. Click on Nigeria, you will see Nigerian Mavro seller there. So chat with any one of them. So, and it's going to sell it for you. So once you are done with that, automatically it's going to show that you have paid 10,000 Naira from your 100,000 Naira, and the balance will now remain 90,000 Naira. Now the question is, why activation Mavro? Why the instant 10%? Now this is the reason. Now the money if they Hello, can you hear me? Please, MMM Revolution, confirm if you can hear me, please.
Yes, go ahead. We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now, like I was saying, okay, thank you. Why this 10% activation Mavro? The management discovered that if they did not put this activation Mavro, the rate at which people will be providing help, and at the end of the day, they will not provide that help, will be much. In the sense that, imagine, because like in my team now, it happens in my team. I think like a week ago, somebody provided help of 1 million Naira. And I called the person that you need to pay 10% activation Mavro. He was just laughing. So which means that if they did not introduce this 10% activation Mavro, at a point for this man to provide that help to a fellow participant, he will not pay. You understand? So that was why the management introduced activation Mavro. So that one is like a commitment. Because imagine I have paid 10% and they now ask me to pay part of the PH, I will pay because I've already committed myself to the community. And if you did not pay that 10%, you just PH, number one, your PH, they will not match it till thy kingdom come. Number two, your PH, the Mavro will not be growing every day. So which means that you just PH and it's useless. That's just the truth. So I will try to encourage you, immediately you PH, make sure you pay the 10% immediately. Because this is the implication. If you PH and you did not pay the 10% activation Mavro immediately, this is the implication. Now, and I'm going to be practical so that you will understand, because a lot of people don't know this. If, for instance, on the 1st of January, you PH 100,000 naira, instead of you to pay activation Mavro immediately, you did not pay. You now pay activation Mavro probably, let me see, on the 28th of the day, after 20 days, you now pay activation Mavro. So that day, your Mavro will now begin to grow 1%. Now, but the truth is, they can match you 40% the following day. Yes, because you have already registered like 20 days ago in the system. So your 40% can come the following day. And immediately you pay that one, your 50% can also come in like 5, 6, 7 days after. That's just the truth, because you are already in the system. And immediately you pay all that money, you are going to wait for 30 days before you can GH. So which means that if you provide help, make sure you pay immediately, because if you pay immediately, before you can pay 40% out of the remaining 90%, let me use that word might. It might take between 10 to 20 days before they can merge you 40% from the remaining 90%. So I want to use this medium to encourage you. Immediately you PH, make sure you pay your 10% activation Mavro. Now, we have 3 ways of margin in this community. Like I said, the first margin is 10% with activation Mavro. And the second margin is what? 40%. Now, immediately you pay your 10%. So between 10 to 20 days, the system will now merge you with the person you have to pay 40% to, which is 40,000 naira. You know, I'm using 100,000 naira to explain now. So they can merge you with one person. It can be 2 persons, it can be 3 persons, depending. So immediately you pay that person and they confirm you, you now be waiting again. So the remaining 50% can also come probably after 3 days or 5 days. And this last 50% can come in 2 batches as well, which means they can merge like 80 to 90% of that 50%. You know, it will remain 50,000 naira. They can merge like 45,000 from that 50,000 naira to somebody, probably on the 25th day. So the remaining 5,000, it can come probably on the 38th day. It can even come probably on the 35th day, depending, because we are in the early stage of this community. Because we have a lot of PH now. We have a lot of PH now. Very few people want to GH. So that was why we are having that kind of, let me call it a little delay. You understand? Maybe like 5 days after 30 days. Because a lot of people have been asking that questions regarding that my 30 days has lapsed and I've not paid probably 5% of my PH. Yes, it's because we are at the early stage of this community. Very soon now, everything will balance. So immediately you pay all your 100%. The next thing for you is to also get help, to also get reward for your kindness. And after 30 days, you are sure of getting 30% reward of your PH, because every day the community will be giving you 1% Mavro of your PH. So which means if you provide help of 100,000 naira, you'll be getting 1,000 naira every day for the next 30 days. So which is what, 30,000 naira. So after 30 days, and you want to GH, you are sure of getting your donation back and the reward of what, 30,000 naira, which is what, 130,000 naira. And the system will now merge you with the person or with the people that is going to provide that help for you. That is how it works. So which means after 30 days, you are sure of getting 30% reward. So that is how it works. Now, in this community as well, we have something we called WebTask. But before I go to WebTask, I quickly want to talk about the time frame for you to what? For you to pay your order when you are asked to what? To provide help for somebody. The community, we always give you 48 hours to do that. So, and I will encourage everyone here to make sure that you pay your order, you pay your money even before 48 hours. Because after 48 hours, and you did not extend, because you have the grace to extend with 12 hours, if you did not meet up, maybe due to one reason or the other, you have the grace to what? To increase your time by 12 hours. So after 12 hours, you still have the grace to call the recipient, the person you want to provide help to help you to what? To extend the time by another 12 hours. Now, if that time lapses and you did not meet up with the payments and your account is blocked, it is very, very, is a problem for you. Let me put it that way. Because once your account is blocked, the only thing that you need to do is that you write support for them to what? To unblock your account. And once they unblock your account, even if you have paid 40%, you understand, or 50% of your PH is gone. You can never get it back. Even if you have stayed up to like 30 days, maybe by tomorrow you're supposed to GH, all that 30 days is gone. So your account is as fresh as what? As newborn baby. Your account is what? Is new. And you cannot do anything. Even your guider cannot do anything about it. So make sure that your account is not blocked. Because me that I'm speaking with you, it happens to one of my downline, that his account was blocked. Even the man is on the Zoom now, is listening to me. You understand? And the man lose I think 10%. Yes, the man lose it. So make sure that your account is not blocked. And once the account is blocked, the person you have to pay is not losing, because the system is going to merge in with another person the next day, and the person will move on. So that is that about that. And you that you are getting help, immediately you get help, I mean the 100% of your help, make sure you write letter of happiness immediately. It is very, very important. If you don't know how to write letter of happiness, connect with the person that introduced you, or your guider is going to put you on how to write letter of happiness. Because if you do not write letter of happiness, you won't be able to GH next time. That is that. And also, I also discovered something. If you have an active account, an active PH rather, that is maybe is going gradually. Maybe you PH 100,000 naira, you have paid 10%, you have paid 40%, and you say, okay, you want to have another PH because it's possible. You can have multiple PH on your account. So far, you have paid 10% activation Mavro. So now, you now have that one, and you have paid probably 40%, and you know, okay, let me provide another help. And you provide another help. And you did not pay 10% of that help. You just provide it. Let me just provide it, and you did not pay 10%. It's going to affect you because you won't be able to GH. So I will advise you, if you want to have multiple PH on your account, make sure you pay 10% of any PH you want to have as a supporting PH on your account. It is very, very important. So that is that. Now, let me now move to the activation. Let me move to the WebTask. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, Mr. Akwe, what is WebTask? It is very simple. Web task is a task that is introduced from the management and is introduced so that we can grow this community on social media, because social media is the talk of the world now. So as a participant or as a guider, it is necessary, though it's not compulsory, but it is necessary for you to be doing your task every day. Because if you are doing your task every day on Facebook, number one, your own team will begin to grow because people will begin to join you via the advertisements you are doing on the Facebook. That's number one advantage. Number two advantage is a reward from the community. Because if you are doing this task every day, the community would be rewarding you 0.67% of your pH. So which means if you are doing your task every day for the next 30 days, you are sure of getting a reward on web task, which is 20% of your pH. So which means that if you provided 100,000 naira, you are sure of getting 30% reward on Mavro, and you are also sure of getting 20% on web task if you did not miss any day. But sometimes you might forget, sometimes network might disappoint you or Facebook might disappoint you. You might not be able to get all the 20%, but you are sure of getting at least some of the percentage if you are doing the web task every day. So that is why we say in MMM Revolution, you get up to 50% reward in a month. So that is that about that. Also, we have what we call testimonial video reward, on the sense that after you might have get help, you can go to the platform, to the YouTube, you do video, then you upload to the YouTube, you copy the link, you paste to the appropriate place, and the community is going to reward you 3% of your pH if you attach video to it. So that is that about that. What I'm going to talk about is the withdrawal. To me, this withdrawal aspect of MMM Revolution is even part of the reason why me personally, I am promoting this community, because this is one of the security measures. This is one of the sustainability measures put in place for the sustainability of this community. And is called 200% withdrawal, maximum of 200% withdrawal of your pH. And I'm going to be practical. I used to be practical so that everybody can understand how this works. Now, and I'm going to use myself to explain this withdrawal of a thing. It was on the 1st of November, I provided help of 20,000 naira. And immediately I began to refer people into the community. I pay my 10%, I paid my 40%, and I paid my 50%. And after 30 days, I've done my web task at least few days. I did not do the whole 30 days, but I did few days. And I got to discover that I have the total of 28,000 naira after 30 days. 20,000 naira my donation, and the 6,000 naira on Mavro, which is 30%, and also 2,000 naira on web task, making 28,000 naira. Now, on my referral and guider bonuses, because I referred a lot, so I was able to accumulate approximately 80,000 naira that has already matured. 80,000 naira that has already matured. So I was thinking that I will be able to GH the 80,000 naira and the 28,000 naira. But when I got to the GH button, I discovered that the maximum I can withdraw is just 40,000 naira, which is 200% of my pH, which of 20,000 naira. I was like, wow, what happened? Immediately I put a call through to my guider, and he told me that he explained things to me that the maximum I can withdraw is just 200% of my pH. Sincerely, I was so happy, because to me, it's only greedy leader, guider that will not love it like that. It's just to sustain the community. So I only withdraw, I only get help of 40,000 naira. which means I only took 12,000 naira from 80,000 naira, because 12,000 naira plus 20,000 naira equivalent to 40,000 naira. So I still have like 68,000 naira left for me on my what? On my referral and guided bonuses. So my next PH, I now pay 200,000 naira. So immediately I paid 200,000 naira, I was told to what? To pay 10% of my PH, which I paid, which is 20,000 naira. Immediately I paid 20,000 naira, the GH button opened for me that I can what? I can GH 40,000 naira because I have already provided help, which I've paid 20,000 naira. I provided help of 200,000 naira. And from that 200,000 naira, I have paid my 10% out. So my balance is what? 180,000 naira. So because I have paid 20,000 naira out, the system opened for me that I can withdraw 200% of that 20,000 naira, which is 40,000 naira, which I get help immediately. So immediately I also pay my 40%, which is what? 80,000 naira. The withdrawal button opened for me again that I can withdraw 160,000 naira. But then I did not have up to what? 160,000 naira, but I GH the little I'm having. So immediately I will pay the last 50 words, the last 50%, which is 100,000 naira. The button will also open for me that I can also GH 200,000 naira. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that as I have provided help of 200,000 naira, the maximum I can also withdraw is just 400,000 naira, irrespective of my referral and guided bonuses, which is going to make it sustain. And I so much love this community for one thing, because the maximum you can provide is just 3 million naira. Because I can tell you, the time will come where guider, top guider, will be having 20 million naira as referral bonuses, guider bonuses. Yes, 20 million naira, but they cannot withdraw it from the system because the maximum they can provide is just 3 million naira. So this thing will circulate, this thing will sustain for a very long period of time. So that is why me personally, I am in love with this community because of the sustainability measure they have put in place. So our time is fast spent. And I think at this point, I'm going to put a pause so that if you have one or two questions, we can begin to raise up our hands. And I want to add this, we started enjoying bonuses, Christmas bonuses, I think since on the 25th of last year, December last year, we started enjoying Christmas bonuses, which is what? Depending on your PH, you are getting some percentage extra. They've already extended the promo till further notice. But I think it might, I don't know, but it might end this weekend. So they now call this one New Year promo. And let me quickly simplify it. And I'm going to use Naira to explain. Though it happens to all currency, not only Naira alone. Now, if you are doing between 3,000 to 140,000, the community is going to give you a bonus of 4%, 4% of your PH, which is called New Year promo. Also, if you are doing between 141,000 to 359,000, yes, 359,000, the community is going to reward you 5% of your PH. And if you are doing 360,000 naira and above, that one is great. The community is going to reward you 10% of your PH. So which means if you are doing 360,000 and above, you can get up to 60% in a month. And how do I mean? You are getting 30% on your Mavro, you are getting 10% as a New Year promo, and you're also getting 20% on what? On your web task. That is what? 60% reward. That is massive. So please, if you have not PH, go and PH now so that you can also benefit from the ongoing New Year promo. And also, if you have PH and you have not enjoyed this promo, you can also have another PH, minimum 3,000, maximum 3 million. You can also have another active PH on your account so that you can also benefit on the ongoing promo. So thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. I think we're having 38 participants tonight. That is highly, highly encouraging. Please, let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. So please, if you have one or two questions, or you have issues, or you have contributions, or you have testimonies, just let us hear you out so that we can discuss it. So please, this is the time for questions, for testimonies. Mention it. Okay. Techno Spark 8C. I can see your hands up. Kindly unmute yourself. You're welcome, sir.
Yes. Good evening, Mr. Ope. I really enjoy your presentation tonight. I think I just want to take you back a bit from when the MMN, the former one, have been started before. Some of us, somebody like me, just want to use myself as a case study. I participated in that MMN, that is the MMN, the former MMN. The question is this very one, even though I came across it, I think that was last year. I was like, wow, is MMN still running? I don't know. So I just give it a try. So let me register. But then my question is this. This very MMA, is it the same one that I came encounter with, or this one is a new one as the name implies, MMN Revolution? I don't know, how different is this one with that former one?
Okay, sir. MMM Revolution. I hope you are there, sir.
Yes, I'm with you.
MMM Revolution. Okay,
Yes.
let me quickly answer you, sir. Okay, I think I hope you heard him, sir.
Oh, speak on it. Don't worry.
Oh, all right. Thank you, sir.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Okay. All right. This MMM Revolution is created by the team of Saji Mavrodi. Saji Mavrodi is the founder of MMM as a community. But the man is late now. But he works with a team while they were doing MMM then. Now, those are the team that they funded this MMM revolution. And we have a lot of top guiders in far back 2013, 14, 15 in this system, because they know majority of all the admins then. They know the team of Saji Mavrodi then. That was why they were able to confirm that, wow, MMM is back. The truth is we have a lot of fake MMM. And I even mentioned this one because I got their SMS, I think like 2 weeks ago. They call themselves MMMC, probably MMM Corporation, I don't know. Immediately I joined their group and I discovered that it is owned by Nigerians. So, and those people, they are not following the right ideology of this community. That was why a lot of people are even saying that MMM is a poison scheme. The truth is, MMM is not a poison scheme because we are following the right ideology and we have been preaching the right ideology for people. So, this MMM revolution, the team of Saji Mavrodi, far back 2015, 16, they were the one that pioneered this one and they were the one that created this one. And they come probably March or April, I don't know, there will be a conference in South Africa. And as I'm speaking with you, if you can walk towards it, if you can become 1,000 plus guider on or before February 28th, automatically you are going to qualify for South African trip, which is going to be Cape Town, and it's going to be MMM conference. So all these admins, all the way from Ukraine, from Russia, from US, they will come down to South Africa, and everybody, every leader that qualify for this trip, either Nigeria, South Africa, mention every other countries that are participating in this community, because we have, I think, more than 10 countries participating now. And I think this Brazil, the way they are even doing MMM now is crazy. Brazil, Indonesia, Philippines, South Africa, Ghana, you understand, we have a lot of countries participating. So all of us is going to converge down to South Africa then, and we're going to have the conference. So that is that about that. So you are welcome, sir.
Okay. Are you now saying to us that this MMN is not controlled by Nigerians?
Okay.
It is not controlled by Nigerians, sir. It is not. The people behind this one, you know, they are not Nigerians. Me personally, I have had their voice notes. I have chatted with them, and I've confirmed that this is the real MMM. So it is not controlled by Nigerians, sir. It is not.
You see, MMM as a community has a structure, and right from the time of right from 2011, 2012, 13, 14, on the global side till the local currency, the local MMM was given in 2015 until date. Including MMM Revolution is founded by Lieutenant Zaghe Mabrodi. And there is a reason for that. And M3 Revolution did not just evolve from just ordinary people, you understand. And there are lots of confirmation to that truth, to that fact, because we have lots of top leaders who relate with the management, even during the time of Zaghe Mabrodi. We have lots of people. We have very few. We have a lot of people who relate with the staffs then, and we have very few Nigerians who are full staffs of the community who are to one point or the other have been able to work with people, with the technical staffs directly. You understand? And even after that, we have a lot of leaders who have maintained strong and good relationship with even those leaders. I mean, even those staffs that worked directly with Zaghe. You understand? We have people. I think the most common one for everyone who are leaders, who are guiders, then are those who related with Andrew directly, because Andrew was the head of African community then, and so he's the one who holds meetings with leaders. And so with that, I think that's the name that's common. But for people who are top leaders, who are top guiders, then would understand names like Edic, we understand names like Maxim, we understand names like Andrew. Yes, you understand. And I think those ones still have their communications with such leader. You understand, and I'm sure you know that. If we have these channels of confirmation of identity, then we cannot be wrong. You understand? And this is a confirmation that M3 Revolution did not just come. The name still remains MMM Revolution. You understand? But it's just a way. We have M3 Revolution for us to just have a way of. Some people choose to call it M3 Revolution. Some choose to call it MMM Revolution. But the confirmation still remains that this is a reactivation of the whole 2015-16 system, which is the most common. You understand? Because and that could be seen from the request of even this management from day one, from October 30th, that every leaders of the whole system is expected to be back in the community because they were the one who built this community with their time and their resources. You understand? And so, and I'm sure so many leaders must have received invites of even this community from the management right from the beginning of this revolution. You understand? For those who still have access to their emails, and that's because the management of this community have slight access to the whole community. You understand? So what they did was just to see, okay, there are some things that were suggested in the days of Zaghi. There are some things that Zaghi was trying to introduce, but as God will have it, he didn't live to do it. For everyone who have in one way or the other listened to the interpretation of Zaghi's meeting with the leaders, so for those who have listened to the interpretation, which Andrew always do, from Russian language to English language for us to understand, you will understand that there's one thing that is very special and crucial to the Zaghi Mavrodi, and that thing is to make sure that it's able to unite the whole world together, irrespective of your language, of your tribe, of your color, of your ethnicity. He wants to unite the whole world together. This man believed that everybody can come together under the same roof and live together as one in a community like MMM. And it is still this same vision that the management of MMM Revolution, in honor of Lieutenant Zaghi Mavrodi, as a founder of this great movement, of this great community, is the reason why the management is trying to put together a physical event, a physical leader event come a few months' time. And for us to now be able to understand who we attend and who we not attend is why we have the qualification for it, which is just simply become a 1K plus guider, and you qualify for another all-expense paid trip to Cape Town to see and sit down with those who are in charge of this community. I think this question of who and who will be best answered then, because we are going to sit down with them. Yes, we have few leaders, we have few guiders who have listened to them, listening to their voice notes, listening to their call, listening to so many things from them and stuff like that. You understand? And those ones can confirm. Apart from leaders who have conversations with them while we were working together in the old system and stuff. I was also a full staff in the old system. I was a full staff in the so I've worked with virtually almost all the technical staffs that we have now. You understand? So for leaders like that who have worked with almost all of them will understand what I'm saying. But this question will be best answered. What I would just say is everyone should just try as much as we can to make sure that we qualified for this event and we meet ourselves there, such that we'll be able to see the management team, the developers, and all leaders from every other countries face to face. And so we can fulfill what Zaghi Mavrodi cherished so much, which is to bring everyone together under the same roof and relate together as human beings throughout the world. So let's try to be there.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening. You're welcome.
Hello.
Good evening.
Okay. Hello. Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, I
think.
Hello.
Good evening. Good evening.
Hello, Mr. Okwe.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. My name is Idora.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't really have much time to ask questions. My battery is going off. Please.
All right. I will private chat my number to you now, so that you can have it. Then you ask your question.
Okay, please. Thank you.
All right.
I wait. Do you have my own?
Okay. I think I can have the floor now.
Sorry?
Okay, go ahead, sir. Go
I
ahead,
think
sir.
I can have the floor now, Mr. Okwe.
Go ahead,
Mr.
sir. Go ahead,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much. I really appreciate every one of you, all the speakers of today. Particularly, let me quickly appreciate MMM Revolution, though I don't know the person that goes behind that name, but he has really touched on key items that really ties MMM Revolution with our old MMM of those days. One, for instance, today, I logged in for the very first time. I've been attending meetings as Ade Arukoyo. But today, I attended today's meeting on purpose as mentor Ade Arukoyo. Okay. I am one of the very first Nigerian mentors on MMM Nigeria. And during my time as a mentor on MMM Nigeria, I trained well over, let me just put it at minimum, say 2,000 guiders in MMM Nigeria of those days. Okay, if we were to be in a physical gathering, I would just say, I think I deserve a round of applause for that because I'm one of the first mentors in Nigeria of those days. Yeah, but let's let that one slide. MMM Revolution, I think there is a very good insight into that. It's an advancement over the MMM Nigeria we used to have in those days. I have a few mentors with me in my team right away. I actually did not want to come into this until I saw the advancement over the former MMM.
Mr.
Yes, please.
You have people confirming what you said. Jacuzzi on this meeting just said, I am one of those you mentored then. 10th batch.
Okay. Thank you very much. I never even knew you. I never even knew you're one of my students. Okay. I just want to let us know that we are on the right path and we have just joined the right team. Sincerely. MMM Revolution, please, after this meeting, can we just please exchange numbers so that we will communicate after this, please?
No, Mr. Day, you are getting things wrong. If you check the chat section of this meeting,
yes,
I just read from that chat section. There's someone, Jacuzzi, who said, I am one of those you mentored then. 10th batch.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
So
exactly. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, because okay, let me be explicit. I don't want to right, actually. Okay. Now, we will try to fine tune one or two things because I've actually been in touch with admin too. And we try to fine tune one or two things to make us even sail even more further into what we did the last time. Those that are having double mind as regards MMM Revolution, they should just please put at the back of their mind that they are in safe hands. Please. I happen to have been in touch with quite a number of the former admin of the MMM Nigeria, the likes of Andrew Mark, Sarah Feliz, Grigor Maxine. As in, let me just mention a few. And I think the only person that is missing right now is Andrew Mark, who happens to be the coordinator of MMM Africa at that time. By the time, shortly before MMM Nigeria wind up, there were several advices we offered from our own little capacity then as mentors, given by what we were supposed to produce. As a mentor, I was supposed to roll out guiders, trained participants who happens to doubles as guiders, managers, however you may choose to call them. And I told Andrew Mark specifically a few things, but he never listened. Thank God we have those things put in place right now as we speak. That is why I'm simply a guider in MMM Revolution today. Because those things we offered as solution to our problems of those days have been put in place. They have been in check. Though not all of them. I will be offering some other solutions for sustainability in this current MMM revolution. But simply, I am very, very happy with what we are doing right now. I beg not to take much of your time. Thank you very much. My name remains Ade Arukoyo. God bless you all.
Thank you so much,
Mr. Ade Arukoyo. It was a great opportunity working with you in the old system. I could remember us working very closely in Nigeria Guider School before going to Africa, then coming back to Nigeria. And I am happy seeing you back in Revolution. You see, the day you
Thank you very much.
The day you chatted me and we spoke, I was like, wow, Mr. Ade is back in the community. This is World Code, by the way. So thank you for your encouragement, and thank you for Mr. Jacuzzi is saying something else. He said you won't want to miss his lectures during the training. He's good at what. So, like Mr. Darukoyo said, I'm just echoing what you're saying. I know a lot of people, a lot of greedy minds, a lot of scammers have bastardized the brand of MMM. But I am saying that in MMM Revolution, all of us are in safe hands. All of us are in safe hands. And if we take our time to understand the real ideology of this community, and we follow the rules of this community, then all of us will enjoy this community for a longer time. I stand to say it everywhere. Someone faced me yesterday physically and was saying that we have other companies, other businesses that are legal businesses that we can do better than MMM. Then I begin to ask. I ask him to name just 5 businesses in the whole world or in Nigeria that has performed well, that has met and outperformed the results of MMM as a community. Tell me 5 companies that has made people like MMM as a community. And that was almost where the discussion ended, because for like an hour plus, none of them could give me a name of a company that has made people. When you say a community or a business made people, that has made people like MMM as a community.
No one.
I am happy, I am proud to be back in this community and to be a participant, a guider, a leader in this community. And that's why I have always been shouting in all our meetings that you do yourself a great advantage. You will do your family a great advantage. You will do your life a great advantage. I know we have a lot of us who are already living a very good life, a very comfortable life. You understand? But just like someone will say, someone was explaining that, okay, all I want to make in life is money. And why do I want to make money? It's just to take care of my family. And he said, now I have a roof, I have a roof over my head. I have my children in good schools. I have my family well taken care of. So what do I need again? Then I ask that person, yes, it's true that you have all these that you have mentioned, but how many lives have you impacted in your life? How many people can say, I am who I am today because of God and this person? How many people will wake up in their family in a day and thank God for your life, for your presence in their life? How many people will appreciate God for your life? How many people will wake up and pray to God to bless you more because you show them an opportunity that changes their life? You understand? I'm saying this because I believe, because some of us might think we are here to make money alone. Yes, you are here to make money for yourself alone. But I tell you, the joy I have most in this community is that I'm able to show someone, I'm able to lead someone to a source of financial revolution, a source of financial freedom. If you understand, if you have been opportune to suffer so much in life, you will understand what financial freedom means in life. And so you will understand what you'll be doing to people that you are leading to MM Revolution because they are going to get financial freedom here. You understand? And that's why it's important for you to make sure you bring people, lead them to MM Revolution. And mind you, when you are leading them, preach only the right ideology, because that is the only thing that can sustain this community for us. And that's why we see people, you see this community making a lot of people again. Come and check back in the next 1 year, then you will see a lot of lives changed already for the best. I'm going to stop here for now. Mr. Okwe.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Our time is going gradually. Sam Cooker, kindly unmute yourself and yes, hear you, sir.
Good evening, my kid guider.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you for my job.
Please speak up a bit. We can barely hear you. Please speak up a bit, please.
Can you hear me now?
Hello, Sam Cooker.
Hello.
Please speak up. We cannot hear you very well. Sam Cooker. Okay. MM Revolution. Can you please hear him? Maybe my network. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Guider Burnett.
We are still not
Sam
hearing.
Cooker, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah. We can barely hear you.
I don't know.
We're struggling to hear you, Sam Cooker.
Okay.
Please try to change your environment and speak up later. Gadabre, next, please go on.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good evening, wonderful people. I'm very happy that we're having this meeting, and I'm happy that this meeting is growing. For the first time, we're having about 40-something people. That is a very encouraging movement. There is something I just noticed about my PO. How does the Guidia status actually change? Because I currently have about 100 and something plus now, but my Guidia status has not changed to at least 100 plus Guidia, because I'm seriously working on my 1,000. I must go to South Africa. That's, it's a
That's the spirit.
must. So I don't know how the status is changing. You understand? Because I've seen my participants were about 100 plus, but the status has not changed. I beg, if it is, let me just understand, because I'm really looking at it all the time. I'm checking my participant every day, every time, to see the numbers coming up and growing. Go
Okay.
ahead, Paul.
I love that. I love that.
Okay, you see, the spirit makes me happy, and I can only say, let's just continue with that spirit, because you will we will all not understand where that spirit can take us to. Now, you see, the qualification for the guidance status is simply activity. It's simply being active. When we say 100 plus, it means you must have gotten 100 people in your structure, no matter the level. 100 people in your structure that are PH and paid their 10%. They must have PH and paid their 10%. If you have 1 million people in your structure, but just 100 of them have not paid their 10%, even if you have 99 that have paid their 10%, your status will still not change to a 100 plus guidance. But the moment you have 100 people active in your structure, I mean, that are paid, that are PH and paid their 10%, yes, you will have your structure changed to, your status changed to a 100 plus guider. I hope you get that.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. I'll check on it now. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate
Okay.
it.
All right, Mr. Promise, please unmute yourself and let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, all.
Good evening, sir.
Please, there's something that I want to emphasize on. I will just ask you like a question, because during the time of my registration in this MMM revolution, when I was filling the point of the phone number there, there's some kind of mistake that I did there, which I want to ask this night if it can be corrected, because some of us are not in Nigeria, just like I'm talking to you people now. I'm not in Nigeria. So when I was putting my phone number, I forgot to come up with the country code. I just want to just put it just like that. And that phone number has been disturbing. If someone will be matched to make a payment, there's no how to contact you, because many of them don't know some of the country codes. So I'm also
All right, sir.
I'm asking some of the guys that they can guide the downliners how to fill their this thing when registration, so that they will not make the same mistake. I'm the one always contact the people that want to make the payments, because some of them don't know the country, the code of the country. So I normally contact them, and this make them to backward the payment until I contact them. They will just like be telling me that they are trying how to reach, but they cannot get me. So I just want someone to just pull me through. If the phone number can be changed to the normal country code.
Yeah, it is very, yeah, we got your point. I promise our time is fast spent because we must end this meeting by 10. We've gotten your points. Now, if you want to change your phone number, if you want to change your name, it is very simple. You go to my page. When you log into your PO, your account of MMM, click on my page. Click on my page. Your page will open. Go to your phone number. Just change your phone number there. Scroll down and you change. You save, and automatically your phone number will change. You can also change your name. So that is that. About that. So
only support can change phone number.
Okay, like Guy Aguna said, I think if you want to change phone number, you have to write support. So you will see support on your dashboard. Click on support. Click on create. What's it called? You write support, then put that you want to change your phone number. They will change it for you within 24 hours. So put the phone number you want to put it there, and they will change it for you. So that is that about that. All right, sir. Oluwagbemiga Heritage, please unmute yourself and let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, our doctor. It's good to be back home.
You're welcome, sir.
I've really been mentored by the Guida Diamond. That's the meetup. She has been doing so wonderfully well, and she has answered a lot of questions before I made it to the meeting today. And what I met today at the meeting is so much mind-blowing with the way new features have been introduced to control the system. People GAPing are not fulfilling their pH, then margin, then the amount involved this time around. So, and all those new things that has been put in place. My question now is, now that this one resumed October 31st, and we said the brain behind it, according to what you told us, that is not Nigerians. And I can see that this time around, it's not only in Bitcoin. We have other currency from 10 countries. Then we have TRS, we have USDT, and we have other coins that we can use to pH and gauge. And nothing really so much different, but improvement was made on the system this time around. So my question is now, I was once a guider during 2016 MMM. I was a guider of 1,000, 100,000, like that. So this time around, I don't know the criteria. Is it to apply for guider school? Are we going to the school this time around?
Okay. All right, sir. Your question is gotten, sir, because of our time. Okay. So sorry, what I was trying to do the presentation, I didn't. Sorry, our time is fast spent because we are supposed to round up by 10 p.m. So that was why. But I think your questions has been gotten regards guidance. So sorry, I was unable to mention that. Now, apart from the reward that you get for your kindness in this community, we also have what we call the direct bonus. So, which means that if you refer people into the community reward you 10%, and you can only GA that 10% when the people that you've referred pay the 100% of their pH. So now the second one is guider. So we have what we call guider bonuses. So if you want to become a guider, you need 20 direct referrals, 20 direct now. So you automatically become a guider. So apart from that, I think this January, guider school we start. So when guider school starts, that 20 direct might not work again. So you have to attend guider school before you can be given the opportunity to be a guider. But the room is still open now. If you have 20 direct, you become a guider. And the benefit is that you earn up to 100 generation. The second generation will be 5%, 3%, 2%, like that, up to 100 generation. So that is that about that. I think I've answered your questions, Mr. Oluwagbemiga Heritage. Any other question, please?
Thank you so much. Having the 20 downlines, am I going to apply for it? Because presently I'm having up to 20.
Immediately you have 20 direct downline. Reach out to the person that referred you. Reach out to your guider, and is going to recommend you to the management, and your status will change to guider. Thank you so much, sir. So I think we have hacking 129 now.
Okay,
so,
thank you.
Mr. 129. Kindly
Yes, sir.
unmute yourself. Oh, my able leader.
Good evening,
You're
sir.
welcome, sir. Yeah, please be brief and let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, the question is for those 100 plus guiders issue, will it include those members, participants who make the first transaction and maybe after the first transaction they have not been able to PH again? Would they still be included in the counting of 100 PH, or it's only the present active PH that will be counted?
Yeah, I got your point, sir. Is that the only question, sir?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is how they counted it. Any account that PH and paid 10% will be automatically counted for you. You understand? So even if that account pay 10%, with what I was told, if that account pay 10% and eventually the account didn't pay the remaining amounts, they will also count it for you. You understand? So that is that about that. So far you have 100 active accounts that has paid 10%, you become 100 plus guider. So that is that, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. I think I can see the hands of Guider Oguna Hope. Please, do you have something to tell us, or you have an addition? And Oluwagbem Garage, do you still have something you want to say? If not, kindly raise your hand down so that we can move on.
Lastly, is about the activation. She told me about that I have to make a payment to her to get those things. Now that I'm having a lot of, and because by the time this thing starts very well, I'm going to have a lot of people in my network. So I need direct information on getting the Mavros in order to credit people to activate their accounts. Then how do I activate? Because I've paid since yesterday. I've requested to provide help since yesterday, but I've not been able to activate my account. But I'm having the credit already. She credited me this evening.
Okay. Regards that, if you want to activate your account and on that activation Mavro has been sent to your account, it is very simple. We have a video that explains that, but let me quickly explain to you so that you understand. Immediately you log into accounts. On that order, there is details. You will see details. Click on details. Then you scroll down a bit. You will see I want to make the payment. Click on it. It's going to show you another page, and it's going to ask you to confirm. It's going to show you the balance. Then it's going to ask you to confirm the payment. Click on it and OK. It will automatically charge that amount of Mavro in your account and automatically activate that PH for you. It's going to mark it in green, and it's going to, when you now refresh, if you PH, for instance, you PH 10,000 Naira and you have paid that 1,000 activation Mavro, it will now show you that you have paid that 1,000 and your balance is what, 9,000 Naira. So in the next few days, you will now be made to pay the 40% to a fellow participant, and the later you pay the 50% that you get up. So regards the question that you ask, that when you now have huge number of people in your team and you want to be getting activation Mavro, it's very simple. You can work directly with your guider, the person that referred you. You understand, you can be getting activation Mavro from him, from her rather. So it's going to be giving the Mavro to you as at when like me speaking with you now, I'm working directly with my guider. So I used to get activation Mavro from him directly. So, and he used to give me as at when due. And also you can reach out to the Mavro seller on the platform. When you go to my page, sorry, Mavro shop. When you go to Mavro shop, then click Nigeria. So when you click Nigeria, you will see like 9 or 10 of them. Chat any one of them. So you see is our phone number there. Connect him or her on WhatsApp, and tell him that you need Activation Mavro, and it's going to sell for you. They're not getting this Activation Mavro for free. No. But they are a trusted seller. They used to get it from the admin. They pay the admin in USDT or Bitcoin, I don't know. And the admin will credit them. And they are now selling for we participants and guiders. So that is how it works. So I hope I've answered your question. So I think we are done for today. And the MMM Revolution, you are back. You're welcome.
Akpe,
So please.
okay.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
I just posted, I'm just posting the step-by-step that participants will have to follow. Right from registration to right from registration to how you get Activation Mavro and how you use the Activation Mavro. It would be nice if all of us would just copy the steps. Sure you get. If all of us, okay, I just posted all the steps now. So it would be nice if all of us would just copy the steps and follow all those steps. And with all those steps, you can make mistakes. You understand? Right from registration, what to do after registration, after self-registration. Then after that, what to do, how to add your bank details, then how to PH, then how to buy your Activation Mavro, then how to use the Activation Mavro. If all of us will follow that step, I think it would be good if all of us will just directly copy that step and keep it somewhere for our people, for our team, so that anytime they are asking us for that thing, we will just simply copy it and pass it to all of them. It makes stuff easy. It makes our communication easy to our people. Then again, lastly, I am dropping the link. I just dropped the link to our official YouTube channel, where every record of the meeting is uploaded for us to see, for us to go back there and watch it. For those who are requesting for the recording of this meeting, you always have the recording of this meeting on that YouTube. Latest 15-20 minutes after the meeting, you will have the recording there. Now, one thing I want us to do, I want us to right now go to that YouTube channel, then subscribe to that channel, such that even when you don't have time or you are not in the environment where you can attend Zoom meeting, you can always go back to that YouTube channel and go and update yourself about the community, about what we have discussed at the meeting. Also, instruct every members of your team to go and subscribe so that they can also upgrade themselves. They can also update themselves with the right information about the community. Our time has been far spent today, and so I'm not going to waste much of our time today. I thought we would not spend this much time on the meeting today, so we'll be able to discuss the almighty 20 strategy. But we'll keep that again till Friday. Friday after the guidance training, we'll discuss again the strategies on how to best promote this community and how to safely promote this community, because Friday is strictly for guiders, leaders, managers, as you may choose to call them, for guiders who are already guiders and for guiders who are, and for participants who are intending to become guiders. Friday is for us to discuss basically about guiders. Who are guiders? What are your responsibilities? What are your JD, as some will say? What are your job description, as some will say? Then what are the benefits involved? Then how do you get those benefits? They said there is limit. How do I handle the limit? We'll get to know that on Friday. Then how best can I promote this community to expand my community, to expand my structure, and to expand the community as a whole? How best do I promote? What do I do? How do I do it? What are the common challenges that you face while promoting this community? How do you relate with those challenges? What are the common questions that you face? How do you answer those questions? And how do you develop yourself as a promoter of this community? Like I used to say, from now, please let us begin to promote that Friday event. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful. So let all of us begin to promote that Friday event. And in all that we do, in all our promotions, let us make sure that we preach only the right ideology. Only the right ideology, nothing but the right ideology. Like I used to say, there is nothing that we are doing here that is hidden. There is nothing that we are doing here that is against the rule of the land. But you will be going against the rule of the land when you start forcing or coercing people to join this community, or you are sugarcoating people to do beyond their financial capacity, or you are asking them to go and sell their properties, their belongings, or to go and collect loan to come and participate. Then you are going against the rule of this community and the rule of the land, and you can be punished under the law of the land for that. And there is nothing this community will do to it, because you have gone against, you have sinned against even this community. So in all that you do, learn to be truthful and be plain. This is a donation platform. It is not an investment. It is not a company. It is a donation platform. What you have, what you get here is reward for the kindness that you have earlier shown to someone. So don't take that for an investment. Don't take it for a reward. Don't take it for an ROI. And when you are canvassing, when you are preaching, when you are promoting, please say the exact ideology to people. It is easier and better. We will have a sane and safe community when we preach, when we all understand the ideology of the community. We'll understand why we have this community and why we are getting the reward that we are getting. So the time is gone. So until Friday that we meet again, I'm saying thank you to every one of us for coming around. Thank you to the great leaders who have made today a very successful meeting. To the great leaders who have contributed today, who have given us words of encouragement, and who have shown us how and what the community is how the community works and what the community is all about. So thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, from Mentor Adire Arokoyo to everyone who are participated in this in the meeting of today. Thank you so much. Till we meet on Friday, continue preaching the right and only the right ideology.
Thank you very much. Please, everybody, bring one person as you're coming on Friday. One person, just one person, please. I beg you. Thank you.